The world of isekai anime is huge, and let's be honest, kinda crowded. With so many overpowered protagonists and recycled tropes, it's easy to feel like you've seen it all. But trust me, you haven't. In this video, we're diving into isekai anime that slipped under the radar, underrated gems that offer something different. Whether it's dark survival, emotional growth, meta storytelling, or just a fresh take on the genre, these shows prove there's more to isekai than meets the eye. Let's go. At the first position, Grimgar, Ashes and Illusions. Grimgar drops a group of strangers into a fantasy world. But unlike most isekai, there's no flashy interface, no OP powers, and no answers, just survival. The characters wake up without their memories, and the only way to eat is to fight monsters, which is way harder than it sounds. Combat is slow and realistic. Magic takes effort. Death is permanent. One of the group members dies early on and it hurts. There's no convenient revival. The emotional fallout lingers. What makes Grimgar shine is its focus on realism and psychological impact. The world feels lived in, and every choice has weight. Combine that with stunning watercolor visuals and a melancholic soundtrack, and you get an isekai that's more about growing up than leveling up. Next second is Now and Then, Here and There. Let's go back in time, all the way to 1999, to a show that's more relevant now than ever. Now and Then, Here and There starts like a typical adventure anime, but quickly turns into a grim tale of war, child soldiers, and survival. Shu, the protagonist, is transported to a desolate world ruled by a tyrant obsessed with power. It's not flashy, it's not fun, and that's the point. You'll witness hunger, brutality, and loss through the eyes of a kind-hearted boy who refuses to give up his morality, no matter how bad things get. If Attack on Titan had a spiritual ancestor, it's this show. It's a harsh but unforgettable experience, and a must-watch for anyone who wants isekai that challenges you rather than comforts you. Third is the Faraway Paladin. Imagine being reincarnated and raised by undead. That's the setup for the Faraway Paladin, where a human boy named Will grows up under the care of a ghostly priest, a mummy warrior, and a skeleton wizard, each with their own past sins. This series is slow-paced but in a good way. It takes the time to build a believable, morally rich world. Will learns magic, swordplay, faith, and philosophy. He's not overpowered, he's well-educated. When he finally ventures into the world, the story becomes a coming-of-age tale, filled with moral dilemmas, meaningful battles, and questions about purpose and legacy. If you're into Mushoku Tensei but want a little more heart and less fan service, the Faraway Paladin is a fantastic choice. At the fourth position, Recreators. Most isekai bring a character to a fantasy world. Recreators does the opposite. It brings anime characters into our world. Imagine your favorite fictional hero showing up in real life with their powers and trauma intact. Now imagine they meet their creator and start questioning why they were written to suffer. That's the core of Recreators. It's a philosophical, action-heavy series that explores authorship, storytelling, and consequences. Battles feel epic, with clashing genres, a magical girl versus a military commander versus a mecha pilot, all in Tokyo. The villain Altair is a tragic figure born from fan grief and unchecked emotion. Pair this with Hiroyuki Sawano's soundtrack, and the result is emotionally powerful and visually stunning. It's not a typical isekai. It's a meta isekai that asks, what happens when fiction fights back? The next in my list is The Devil, is a part-timer. Need a break from intense themes? Let's lighten things up. The Devil is a part-timer, flips the isekai formula. The demon lord Satan is cast out of his world and lands in modern-day Japan, powerless and broke. With no magic and no minions, he does what any demon king would do. He gets a part-time job at a fast food joint. The comedy comes from the absurd contrast. A guy once feared across worlds now struggles with rent, promotions, and public transportation. His old enemies follow him to Earth, and guess what? They also get jobs. Despite its goofy setup, the show explores themes like redemption, purpose, and fitting into society. The series recently returned with new seasons, making now a great time to dive in, and the last one for today is Ascendance of a Bookworm, 11 13 Not every isekai has to be about swords or demons. Ascendance of a Bookworm proves that passion, even for something as simple as books, can drive an incredible story. Mine, a sickly girl from our world, dies and is reborn in a medieval society where books are rare luxuries. Instead of becoming a warrior or magician, she decides to remake the printing press. She battles poverty, classism, disease, and even religious politics, just to share knowledge and joy through reading. It's a wholesome, slow-burn series with tons of world-building, strong female characters, and emotional storytelling. For anyone looking for a cozy, smart, and heartfelt isekai, This one's a hidden treasure. So there you have it. 6 isekai anime that flew under the radar but deserve the spotlight. From brutal war zones to fast food battles, from lost memories to printing revolutions, the isekai genre has so much more to offer than just reincarnated heroes with cheat skills. If even one of these anime made it onto your watch list, give this video a like and drop a comment below. And if you know another hidden gem we missed, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe for more anime breakdowns, lists, and deep dives. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next world.